talking to the founder of the ultimate Pay It Forward movement that's merging business and philanthropy in more ways than ever. Find out how after the break. Our first guest says, the difference between the rich and the poor is nothing other than action and opportunity. So she founded an organization that creates opportunity by encouraging action. Suzannah Dacre is the founder of Ultis Pro. She joins us now here on Great Day. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I know that you started this, right? It's huge in Australia.
Huge,
now you're
yes.
expanding it. Tell us what Ultis Pro is.
Look, Ultis Pro ultimately came from a background where I was raised in a very poor country, third world country, and we wanted to put a stop to that. We wanted to close the gap between rich and poor, and ultimately we're home to the world's most powerful investment, but by people investing in us and using us to better themselves, we're also helping, the rest of the world upgrade in life. So.
Is this kind of like you teach a man to fish and he can feed himself for the rest? Is that similar to it?
Exactly, yes.
So you talked about some of the methods that you use, paying it forward and also make that smart investment in yourself.
Definitely. Look, we work with everyone, so we help them to invest smart with our investment. We help them build their life and business, but we will only help them to make sure that they pay it forward once they're successful. So.
That's hard. What is like the biggest challenge most of your clients have to get over that hump?
Believing in themselves. So one of our biggest rules is discipline, and when they give up on themselves or they feel the world gives up on them, we're here and we're pushing them forward because we won't give up on them.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure you relate to that as well, that belief.
Do you work with the younger generation as well?
Definitely.
Because that's really important.
The thing is that we've got a lot of properties, and instead of providing them to, the everyday people that work full time and they've got that solid history, we take people off the streets or people doing it really tough, and we say to them, if we're going to provide you a home, you have to let us help you. You have to let us change your life. And a lot of them are troubled youth, and they've all got a story to tell and a journey, and that's what's really important, that they can communicate that story, not be judged for it, and then they've also got that hand to support them to grow their life. So
I love that you're sticking with it from beginning to end.
Definitely.
Because sometimes there's programs which are great as well, but they're there in the beginning and they may not be able to be there for them to support them throughout the entire process.
Definitely. And the thing is that we all make mistakes. Absolutely no one is perfect, and all we ask of people is just be honest. When you've made a mistake, doesn't matter what it is, and we've worked with everyone around the world, whether they've got a criminal history, they've got disability, just put your hand up. It's okay. It's not what happens to you, it's how you respond to it. So
that's got to be hard, but very rewarding for you to be in this.
Definitely. And when you see people that the world had given up on and said they're not going to help the economy, they're not going to do any better, and then suddenly they're changing the world and paying it forward, you're like, yes, we're right, we're
that's
doing
going to overall change who's leading the world.
Definitely.
Because I think our current leaders are based off of opportunity that they've had when they were younger to always be successful. So now that we're creating better opportunities for those that have not had that, we're going to have a different level of success and a different level of leaders.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think it comes down to, we have this discussion often actually, that government and people leading whole communities, when we look all over the world, it has to come down to community and what people are doing, because it's not just about business, it's about humanity. Community is about humanity, and that's how we have to move forward with the world.
Your work is so important. Thank you for being here and just sharing a little bit of it with us. We look forward to seeing everything that you said. It's going to impact the future.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Suzannah.
Amazing.
We'll be right back.